you've played for Kings 11. In fact, for the longest time, if not basically your only franchise. I'll say basically. How's that been? Like, tell me the start. Tell me becoming senior player in there. Tell me expectation. And do you like being called Killer Miller? Because that's where it came from, isn't it? India?
Yeah, it did come from India. It came from the IPL, you're right. First year I went into the auction, I didn't get picked up. I think I was 21 or something, whatever around that. And literally 10 days before the IPL, I got a phone call from Kings 11 to say, basically, we selecting you and you need to come over like as soon as possible. There's been a replacement, there's been an injury, which was Stuart Broad at the time. Injury, and it's weird that they actually wanted a batsman for a bowler. But anyway, I obviously packed my bags. I was over there as soon as possible in a couple of days, and yeah, so that's where it all started, and it was an incredible journey. It was only a 1-year deal, and then for the next 2 years they basically just retained me on my base price. And I mean, that first 3 years at the IPL was an incredible start. Like I said, Adam Gilchrist was captain. Growing up, I'd always watched him and Matthew Hayden for Australia, just, at 3 a.m. watching the Aussies play. Hayden and Gilchrist were my two men. So he was now captaining me. We had Jason Gillespie, we had Michael Bevan, we had Ryan Harris. We had all these guys that were, for me, it was a dream come true. So I sort of just lapped it up in those first 3 years. I never got any games. And well, I did get games. My first year I never played a game. I was the best 12th man going around. And then thereafter, it was sort of halfway through my second year. I got 3 games, I think it was. And then my third year, sort of again halfway through, Adam Gilchrist was retiring. That was his last sort of IPL, I think it was, and he actually pulled both hamstrings. So he pulled both hamstrings, and I then got a game, and that's when I scored my 101 not out, 38 balls or whatever. And literally since then, that was after the 3 years. And then they do the big auction again, where all the players go into the auction again, and they basically retained me at a better price, but they retained me for the next 3 years. So that's basically how my first 6 years went.